Hello, friends. We continue to show videos, Forex. It is possible, or, no. In this video, we will continue to display our third deal, where we chose currency pair, Euro, US dollar. Let's remember how it was that we have correctly calculated everything, which means that the victory will be ours. Friends, we achieved our goal, received 100% profit from our deposit, and our funds amounted to just over $10. But as we said, we want to earn not only 100% of our deposit, but maybe even more, and we did not stop there, but continued to work about what happened in the future, whether or not we have achieved other marks, for example, in 200%, and maybe even 300%. We'll tell you in the next video. He will be engulfed by others, by multiple intrigues. We will continue the heroic achievement of our great goal. Today's session was coming to an end. We decided to wait until tomorrow, in the hope that the market will not change its positions, and if in the evening there was a good rise in the rate, then, as a rule, he will continue this rise, and the next day. We were not mistaken in our forecasts. The euro exchange rate, at night, began to move upward, and by the morning consolidated its positions. Next, we switched to a time frame and made sure that today, just like on the previous day, the rate is expected to rise. The euro to the dollar may not be as fast as yesterday, but still, the rate should go up. Then we again opened the economic calendar. We were convinced that, just as yesterday, big events are expected today, which means that volatility will be no less than the previous day. Especially we were interested in events related to the euro, because we worked with this currency pair. Today, two key events were expected. These are the ECB's interest rate decisions, as well as the ECB's decision on the deposit rate. Forex Club, at its seminars, pays great attention to the upcoming events and studies in detail which events can lead to serious volatility and which are not. In this case, the decision of the ECB must certainly stir up the market, and for this reason, a sharp move is very predictable. And since in the previous days, the movement was on the rise, today it is likely that the rate of increase will continue. We again switched to a time frame and once again made sure that today we are expecting a sharp rise in the euro. During the day, the euro exchange rate behaved unpredictably. There was a sharp drop, then there was a sharp rise. Only closer to noon on Grinevich, the euro exchange rate went to increase. In this case, we finally decided to open a second warrant. Convinced that the euro continues to move upwards, we opened the third order, in the hope that we were not mistaken in our forecast and the upward movement will continue. Further, we decided to open the fourth order for raising, but as it turned out later, with the fourth warrant, we hurried a little. And yet, the decision was correct, and the euro rate continued to move up. While the process of currency exchange is in progress, we want to briefly dwell on the fact that after our first two videos, many of our subscribers paid attention to the quality of the video and recommended to improve the quality, as well as to focus more attention on the movement of currencies, and comment on our actions. We took into account all the proposals and decided to pay as much attention to the quality of the video and the comments to our actions. Further, the euro exchange rate at first fell sharply, and then with great jerks, continued convulsive movements upward. On the one hand, such sharp jerks said that the continuation of the course is expected to continue, but on the other hand, this worried us very much. Because with such sharp jerks, as a rule, further movement may not be predictable. It is likely that after a sharp takeoff, there may come a sharp turn, so you have to be prepared for the fact that our warrants, and some of which have been opened, for the second day, will have to be closed. But at the moment, our funds are increasing. They have already exceeded the mark of $15, and are getting to the mark of $20. We got the courage and opened the fifth order. Again, we want to add that the Forex Club, at its seminars, pays a lot of time when it is best to close the warrant and when it will be best to wait. And also, in what period you can work on a maximum investment. But with all this, the Forex Club, at its seminars, never promotes working on the stock exchange with huge risks. Once again, we want to remind you that in the foreign exchange market, how very easy it is to make money is so easy and lose all your savings. Therefore, this example of work on the stock exchange can be used only with minimal investment of money. You should always remember that at any second, a sharp collapse may occur and all your funds will be destroyed. At this time, our funds have already exceeded the mark of $20 and even, in some places, reached $24. But feeling that something is not right, we still decided to complete our deals and fix the profit. As we promised, we increased our deposit by 300%, and on this happy note, we will end the video. Thank you all for your attention and see you again.